I want to give you a huge shout out today. You might be thinking, well, hey, thanks, James, but why? Well, here's the deal. If you are the owner or the founder of a business, you had the courage to do what most people never will. You took the risk. Maybe it was out of a dream that you just couldn't shake. Maybe it was for financial reasons and financial gain. Maybe it was for freedom or control. Maybe it was a combination of all of those things. Whatever the reason, though, is you stepped out and you bet on yourself. And that decision puts you on a path that most people only talk about but never actually take. And for that, you deserve a shout out today. Well, hey everyone, I'm James, and I'm glad you're here. And you're listening to Leadership in 5. This is episode 7 in our Scaling Growth series. And today we're talking about the founder habits that don't scale. Now think about the stages of running your business. Maybe you've already walked through them. Maybe you're stuck in one of them right now. Let's talk about them. Stage 1 was just about sheer guts and instinct and willpower. You lived on grit and determination. You worked late. You improvised constantly, and you always were working to find ways to make things happen with nothing but this drive and this belief of what could be. Even if you didn't name it, you carried a dream. You imagined something better, and you were willing to grind for it. And the early growing pains, they were real, and you anticipated them, even expected them, but they were exciting also. And you took pride in overcoming them. And stage 2 of running your business is like when it becomes a teenager. It's growing, it's a little goofy, and this stage is where the pains start to shift for you. Instead of being exciting, these growing pains that you're experiencing, they kind of hurt, and it's exhausting. You've got a team now and they are depending on you. They need your time and they need your direction. And the truth is, some of them aren't developing fast enough. And you're feeling the tension between thinking about that vision that drove you and then also getting pulled into the weeds because things just aren't getting done right around the company. It's frustrating, it's layered, and because you can't go back to the energy and fun of those early days, but you also can't stay stuck in this tension either. And this is where a lot of founders tend to stall out. And then there's stage 3. It's the maturing stage. Now you're moving into the CEO role. And I don't mean just the title CEO. I mean the real role of Chief Executive Officer. This is where the work shifts from doing to leading, from fixing problems yourself to teaching others how to fix them, from managing tasks to growing leaders, and from making every decision to making sure the right people are making the right decisions. For some, this comes kind of natural. For others, it feels like uncharted territory. There's less turning of the knobs. There's more guiding conversations. And this is why your habits can either propel the company forward or hold it back. Because the firefighting and being the hero and running everything through you, those habits don't scale. They actually create dependency. It keeps your leadership thin, and it makes you the ceiling for your growth. And the shift you have to make is from operator to architect. See, operators keep carrying the load until they burn out, but architects design the structure so it can stand without them holding it up. Now, your company doesn't need you to be the hero anymore. It needs you to be the architect. So here's some reflection questions for you today. Which of your habits are keeping the company dependent on you? Where are you still operating instead of building the structure for others to lead? And who on your team could grow if you stopped doing for them and started leading them instead? Because founder habits got you started, but they won't take you where you need to go. And if you don't change, you become the ceiling. But if you make the shift from operator to architect, you give your company the structure to grow beyond you. And that's what we're thinking about today.